everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. Today I thought I would discuss with you something that's kind of been bothering me for the past couple of months, and that is reading slumps. So I know this is definitely not the first reading slump video. Everyone tends to get in reading slumps, and I feel like I have been in one for the past couple of months now, and I thought maybe if I discuss this and get you guys' feedback on it, maybe it'll help me kind of overcome this reading slump and just get back into reading. So I definitely have been in reading slumps before, and I've been able to get out of them pretty easily. Usually if I buy like a new book that I've been really anticipating, it's really hard for me not to read it once I get my hands on it. But for some reason that hasn't really worked these past few months. I don't really know what's going on. I just don't feel like reading, and maybe it's because every book that I've picked up I haven't really enjoyed. I've gotten to maybe chapter 2 on many books, and for some reason I just can't seem to really get invested into the story. So a few things I wanted to try and see if maybe it can get me out of this funk is go on a book shopping spree. For Christmas I got a decent amount of Barnes & Noble gift cards, so I've decided that I'm gonna just maybe sit down and make a list of books that I think would be really exciting to get. Maybe if I buy several books, I'm not gonna be stuck into reading only one that I've purchased. Another thing that usually helps me getting out of reading slumps, but it hasn't this time, is just not forcing it. Not forcing myself to read, just let myself get out of the reading slump, doing other things, watching movies, catching up on TV shows, cleaning, organizing, other things here and there, and then I can slowly gradually get back into reading. But for some reason this has just not worked. I've tried not forcing it, and I feel like I'm getting into a worse slump. Like, the more I watch TV and the more shows and movies I watch, the more I want to watch and the less I want to turn to a book. Like I just mentioned, I have been really having trouble finding a book that's actually capturing my attention. I've been picking up many different books and reading maybe a chapter here and there, and I just can't seem to just get into the story, and I'm having trouble kind of deciding what books to maybe pick up next, whether I want to pick up a standalone or pick up a book in a series. I'm gonna end up contradicting myself. Like I said, I've been trying to decide whether I want to go with a standalone versus finishing up a series, and this is the year where I really wanted to hit my series hard. When I go to pick up a book in a series, I just keep thinking, oh my gosh, there's still 3 or 4 or 5 more books that I have to read, and it's kind of intimidating and it's a little daunting, which normally that's a good thing. More books. I love books in series. My favorite series is Harry Potter, and there's 7 books, and I wish there could be more. But I just, for some reason, long series right now are just really intimidating me, and they just kind of feel like a hassle, which is really sad because I love reading. It brings me so much joy, as it probably does to many of you, so it just really sucks having that feeling. So then I thought, well, maybe I'll pick up a standalone book. Sometimes I've been able to get back into the groove of reading with a standalone book. It's one story. Usually you don't have to read 5 books to get to the end, but the last standalone book I read, I was really disappointed. It was a fantasy, and I felt like the world building wasn't explained well enough. Then I was thinking, well, maybe I'll pick up a contemporary standalone, maybe Rainbow Rowell. I absolutely love her books. Maybe I'll pick up one that I haven't read yet. I haven't read Eleanor and Park yet, and I've heard it is phenomenal, but I keep finding excuses not to read. I don't know if I'm in the mood for contemporary. So, I don't know. And then I've thought of one more thing, maybe, is to reread a book. I thought maybe if I reread a book I absolutely love, I will get back into wanting to read. More often than not, if I end up rereading a book, that's really when I get into like reading sprints, because I've just finished one that I absolutely loved and it's like, okay, I am in reading mode and I just want to read. I was thinking of maybe rereading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Maybe go back to my favorite series, the first book in the series. The Sorcerer's Stone is easy to read, it's fun, it's light, I can read it in one day, so that might be a good place to start. I would love for you guys to comment down below. Let me know some of the things you do to get out of reading slump. Maybe you've got some good recommendations for me. A graphic novel, that might be a good place to start too. It's pretty engaging. Just let me know your tips and tricks. Also, let me know if you liked this discussion video. This is kind of my first discussion video that I've made, and I'm wanting to maybe do a discussion every Friday. I thought maybe that would be fun. I hope you all have a great weekend and get lots of reading done. I will see you next time with another video. Bye!